Welcome to Big Blue Glasses. Videos about cruising, travel, and more.
We're going to talk about the Aqua 80s show. Were you around in the 80s? Do you know about the 80s? Well, if so, you're going to love this show. But anybody who knows Prince and Madonna and all those artists from the 80s that were famous, got played all the time, you're going to love this show. It's water acrobatics and everything in between. Are you ready for the Aqua 80 show? We'll show you some clips here coming up. Okay, so what is Aqua 80? Aqua 80 is an outdoor show in an outdoor amphitheater on the end of the Oasis of the Seas cruise ship by Royal Caribbean. I think it's great to see this show anytime. During the day, definitely good. But at night, I think it's even greater. That's definitely when we saw it. What is the show? Acrobatics, synchronized swimming, aerials, most incredible thing that you'll see in quite a long time. I would highly recommend it. More than likely, your kids probably know some or all these famous 80s shows, 80s music that's all mashed up. And I think you'll enjoy it as well. I think any age group will enjoy this show. Definitely something that you should check out. Let's talk about Aqua 80s on the Oasis of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. I caught this shot opening the show, and this is exactly what happens. They come up right out of the pool, they start dancing, 80s music everywhere, everybody's getting into it. This was a great opening, spectacular sequence, and it was high energy for the entire show. It certainly was. A lot of the show was like this, acrobatics, you got high wires. This one's rather low, to be honest, just a couple of people, because later in the show, boy, they did the high wire acts from way high above. They had, divers, backflips, quadruple jumps off the giant platforms, all kinds of stuff. But the nice thing about this show is, maybe you can make it out in the background here just a little bit, most of the routines were set to some kind of 80s mashup. So it wasn't just one song. It was like 3, 4, 5, 6 songs all mashed together in a medley. Tons of fun. It's just incredible. A lot of times people would go through the crowd. It would run through the crowd, fly over the crowd, some great opportunities to take good pictures and watch the show as well. I took this video of the guy in the high wire right off the screen because honestly, in the dark night sky, my camera wasn't actually picking all the action up, and I wanted to be able to show you, this high wire act. The guy was just incredible. I had to dial back the music on this video a little bit for this particular clip because it's famous artists, and I didn't want to get a copyright strike. A lot of times the videos that I'm showing you here, there are things like this, dance routines, because the camera, it's really hard to see, I think, sometimes what's going on with some of the synchronized swimming routines and so forth, and some of the diving. But, I just did want to mention that as well. There's so many things that go on in the show that, I'm not able to show you, or that wouldn't, exactly translate well on a video. But there's all kinds of synchronized swimming, dancing above, underwater. The platform moves up and down inside the water. They're doing high wire, trapeze, all kinds of different things. Combined with the music and all of the action there, it just makes for a really great show. Next question you might have is, can I get a reservation for the Aqua 80 show? Sure, you sure can. This is what I would recommend. As soon as you book your Oasis of the Seas cruise by Royal Caribbean, what you're going to want to do is install the app on your Android or iOS phone. As soon as you do, it's going to ask for your cruise information. You're going to get registered, and then about 30 days before your cruise, you will be able to start booking shows and entertainment, which I would highly recommend. Probably book those things, on your days at sea when you're not going to be at a port. And what you want to do is you want to book them at the time of day that's more convenient for you, or what you think might be. Afternoon, nighttime, something like that. Now let's say you don't get the reservation that you want on whatever day that you want, or you're not able to attend on that day because some other reason on the boat, you're doing something else. You can certainly go to any of the showings and stand in the no reservation line, and as soon as the seats are filled up for the reservation, there's always people that don't show up. So you can definitely see the show without a reservation. Don't worry. Is the Aqua 80 show on Oasis of the Seas by Royal Caribbean, is it kid-friendly? Is it family-friendly? Yeah, I would definitely say so. We saw all kinds of families there, and children way down to the youngest, right, up into teenage years, and adults and beyond as well. Everybody loved the show. I didn't see anyone leaving. I didn't see anyone scared. I didn't see anyone having any issues other than the fact that maybe you shouldn't sit in the first 5 or 6 rows. And the reason I say that is you're going to get wet. We saw people in those rows, actually wear tarps because, they knew they were going to get wet. So they had a rain poncho or a tarp or something like that. But overall, it's great for all ages. In conclusion, would I recommend the Aqua 80 show on Oasis of the Seas by Royal Caribbean? Yes, I would, to just about anybody. As a matter of fact, I think you should recommend it to others as well. Until next time, smooth sailing. Keep on with those 80s vibes.
If you liked our content and would like to see more, please comment, like, subscribe.